Hey, did you know that storytelling can completely ruin your speech? If you tell stories the wrong way, they can completely ruin your speech. I know it sounds crazy because we've been so used to hearing about storytelling being a strong vehicle to pass your message. And while that is really important, I'm going to share with you three secrets that you can use to revolutionize the way that you tell stories and deliver your speeches so that you will never fail on stage. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and I'm a public speaker, a certified leadership coach, a facilitator, and a trainer. And for almost 20 years, I have helped business leaders to grow their businesses through better and effective communication. So, what is the one strategy that can help you to win every time that you deliver on stage? What is that one strategy? I call this the three fingers strategy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you three secrets that you can always use to nail your speeches, and you will become unforgettable whenever you deliver speeches. And I know that you're probably thinking, no, there's nobody that can nail their speeches every time they're on stage. Tell you what, it's possible. And just listen to the three secrets that I'm going to share with you today. But again, I'm also going to show you a great way that you can become more influential in your space and gain more authority. So, what are these secrets? The first secret is to develop an alternate ending. That's the first secret. To develop an alternate ending. The big idea here is to develop multiple endings when you tell stories, when you have anecdotes that you want to use, because this is important because it gives you a direction to shift if you need to change focus during your speech. Anything could happen during your speech. When you have multiple endings and anecdotes and stories, if one story does not work, you will switch to another one because you have an alternative. The second secret is be flexible. The main thing to understand here is that there are times when you as a speaker, you need to adjust both your content and your style while you speak. This means that you need to prepare adjustments in your content and your style ahead of your speech. And this will help you to succeed because anything could happen while you're on stage, like I said. But when you have an alternative, it makes it a lot easier for you to switch. The third secret is write down and memorize a few stories, endings, or adjustments or anecdotes that you can use. The main thing to understand here is that you need to have at least three anecdotes or stories or endings that you know by heart and that you can pull out anytime to substitute. If something goes wrong, you tell a story, it does not land the way you hoped it was going to land. You use an anecdote, it does not connect with the audience, and you have something else that you can pull out of your kit and you can pull out of your box and you can use the same thing. But sometimes you want to end, but you find out that you're not flowing with the audience. The audience, there's a vibe, there's an energy that the audience has. And you begin to ask yourself while you're on stage if your prepared ending would actually give you the desired result. If that's not the case and you think you have at least one, two, three endings that you can plug in. It takes a bit of practice to get to this point where you can change things on stage, but it helps you and it makes sure it gives you confidence. This is key because when you know a few stories, like I said, and you know a few endings, it automatically increases your confidence on stage by 1,000%. Let me repeat. When you have a few stories that you can always call upon, that you can call up, you have anecdotes or endings, it increases your confidence on stage by 1,000%. It also increases your influence dramatically. So, if you want to increase your confidence on stage when you tell stories, start preparing alternate endings. If you want to be able to wriggle yourself out of any awkward speech delivery situation, memorize at least three stories, anecdotes, and endings that you can alternate. And if you want to make more sales and grow your business from the stage, because that's one thing that people we fail to understand, that you can actually offer to speak on stage for free and you can sell so much on stage if you know how to do that. So if that's one thing you also want to accomplish, please do not fail to check the description below to access the resources that I have created to help you achieve this. Can I also ask your permission at this point to kindly like this video, share the video with someone that you think might benefit from the content herein, and also please subscribe to this channel if you are so moved, because we need your help to grow this channel.